Good morning, Baltimore. Y'all ready for the Ravens? Check this out. It's the NFL. It's the NFL.
4 years ago, that's when Colin Kaepernick, following the advice of Army Green Beret Nate Boyer, took a knee that activated a moment which has now become a movement.
That's Colin Kaepernick. That's me and Ray Lewis. Because we're talking about the NFL and the role the NFL needs to play in ending racism. That's art and art. I'm an artist. We want to end police brutality. Talking about Tyrone West, Anthony Anderson. Like I said, we're talking about the NFL. Long before Kaepernick did this, I was doing this. Never say die. That's Ed Mulatolo from the Ravens. Sheila Roof. So this is what I gave Sheila Roof. My whistleblower's application. Criminal charges before the 2020 elections. We're talking about voter suppression by the Democratic Party. Voter suppression by the Democratic Party because I'm a whistleblower on the courts. Long before Kaepernick took a knee, you locked me up in Illinois and you locked me up in Maryland. You called me a terrorist because I wanted to address racism. Long before Black Lives Matter came along, I've been in the streets. That's Sitnor. All right? And I've been doing this at Starbucks. These are your elected officials because I'm sending this to Sheila Roof. These are the supporters of Shorty's. All right? These are the supporters of Shorty's. President Trump got it. The Secret Service got it. The Department of Justice, the ACLU, the NAACP, the Maryland Black Caucus, and you can go to Nicole Mundo. I'm a member of Out for Justice. All right? This is going to Sheila Roof on Monday. I'm mailing it to her on Monday. I'm using Facebook because everything I've been doing on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, I'm going to use for this. Social media for social change. We want to address racism. We're going to address it through social media. That's me. You don't have to be scared of this black man with your children. And that's Carrie Bennett. She wrote the story about Shorty. All right? Wonderful. Would love to have some of that pit beef. That's from 2009, long before I got locked up in 2011. I was insured. I'm out $2.6 million in lost wages and $130 million in movie contracts. It was evidence. And these are the people in the movie. This is my whistleblower submission. Like I said, it's an ex-felon program for ex-felons. And these are the supporters of Shorty's. We're going to talk about this on the NFL. Well, I got the NFL right here too. That's Ed Mulatolo from the NFL, from the Ravens. I know everybody in the Ravens, and the Ravens know me because they like my barbecue. That's Ozzie Newsome. And that's Ray Lewis. That's Jamie Lee Foster Brown from Sister to Sister magazine. And that's Kathleen Hughes from Radio 1. That's President Trump. That's President Trump. That's 2019. Let us not forget the 13th Amendment. I got copies and DVDs of original whistleblower submission. Scott Shellenberger and 52 members of the Democratic Party. 52. Just like Ray Lewis. 52. 52. I got 52 members of the Democratic Party that need to go to jail. And you want to protect them? Like I said, I was making a movie about you. Ain't no Loggins making a movie. And I work with the Ravens. Ray Lewis know me. He got my program. So let's discuss racism in America. Let's discuss my whistleblower's application. Because that's the new face of old Jim Crow in Baltimore. You got over 10,000 cases that need to be reversed and remanded because he kidnapped me and charged me as a terrorist. He kidnapped me to keep this movie and this material from coming out. But it's here. Like I said, that's my producer, Rob Fix. That's James Moses from the Baltimore City Police Department. You see the dates? 2012. Jeremy Siebert. See the dates? 2009, getting ready for my trial. Put all the letters in front of a grand jury. You're talking about your prison industry and mass incarceration. I was making a movie about it. You got it. You got it. And Commissioner Harris is Hyatt is my witness. So is Siebert. You just seen the email. Talking about your policing and your police department. I got witnesses. And we want everything that WJZ got since 2006 to be put in front of the courts. I was kidnapped. I was kidnapped. That's where I was supposed to be. Racism for white people, 101. That's Brown. That's Malcolm Ruff. You're talking about occupying your courts. Block party gets bigger and better. Davis, who owns yeah. And then right here is me. Demonstrators preach time for some peaceful reflections. All right. Davis call for art and activism. Art and activism. Right here. It's the art of protest. We want to address racism. And we're going to address it with power solutions. We're going to address it with the NFL. We're going to address it about Scott Shellenberger. So here's Delegate Roof's whistleblowers application. And there goes my movies. And this is the courts. And I'm getting ready to serve you up. It's the art of protest. Being black in white America.